Hello. Okay,
Hi.
so we are back with our weekly answering your questions here, and I actually had a question from somebody like how do I get more clients and how do I actually teach more people? I love this so much, and so I thought I would bring the man from behind the camera, who helps me every single week and day to get you guys all these tutorials. You know, we have over 1,300 videos.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
It's been a long time.
We're not stopping. But what you may not know, because we don't always talk about on this channel, is that Brad and I actually coach people on how to make a bigger impact and teach more bodies to do Pilates.
Yeah. A lot of teachers come to us and they say, hey, I love what I've seen Pilates do with my, relative or in my own body, or I have this one client that has completely changed their life. And I want to have more of an impact. I want to be able to reach more people.
Yeah. And so what a lot of people end up making a mistake of doing is like they post or share to come to their Pilates class. And it seems obvious. Pilates class, Mondays, Wednesdays, 6 p.m. And you know how much you love it. You think people are just going to show up. And I promise you, if you build it, they don't actually just miraculously come.
Yeah, it's unless you're, handing out a flyer to people who are leaving the grocery store. The way that we used to think about marketing and advertising has changed a lot with social media. We live in an economy where the attention span of people is so short. I mean, we all know this.
Some of you might bounce off in 2 seconds anyways, right? And that's not personal. We don't take it that way. It is the way that the world is working.
Yeah, totally. So one thing that we have really enjoyed doing over the years with running our businesses is sharing what we've been doing, how it has worked for us. Basically, lifting the lid, as it were, on running a business that with onlinepilatesclasses.com, it's obviously a membership-based business. We are releasing classes. We've got all these different things going on. We're selling workshops and all that stuff. And Lesley and I started another company called Profitable Pilates. And with Profitable Pilates, we are sharing all of this information on how can you go get new clients, or should you release, create this new product, or what should you be doing to basically have that bigger impact.
So if you may know me from here with doing the tutorials, and you may have seen the bio and the lineage I've definitely come from. Thanks, Kay.
Hi, Kay.
This is from Kay McRae. But you might not know that I actually have been an employee. I've been an independent contractor. I've rented space at someone's studio. I've owned my own studio. I have a home studio. I've led teacher trainer programs. I've managed 9 studios. I've ran retreats. We have an online platform. There isn't any type of way that you can have a Pilates business that I haven't actually done or experienced as myself. And so what we do when we coach is we actually coach from this perspective that we actually have done it all. And there is not one way to have a profitable Pilates business. Actually, every single person can make the money that they want to make. And it depends on how you want to go. What are your goals? And so what's really cool about what we do is we don't actually have a one size fits all program that's going to make you make $10,000 a month. That's not what this is. It's not what this video is. It's not what our program is.
No.
Every single person that comes into our programs, we actually find out what they want to make.
Yeah.
How much they want to work. And then how do they actually want to do that? And then we help them not just throw things at a wall and see what sticks, but to actually have a strategy that allows their business to work for them instead of them working for it.
Yeah, we answer your questions.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, especially during the pandemic, a ton of people wanted to go online. And they needed to, but then a lot of them wanted to have an online membership. And you might look at that and go, that's like passive income. And we're really honest about how passive is that income, and what are the steps you need to do before you get involved in that, because it is a hungry baby that never ever grows up, that you always have to feed. And so is that going to be the method towards your goals? He's laughing because it's true. And so we don't want to discourage.
I also just imagined a forever 2-year-old. And I was a little terrified of the idea of that.
Yeah, so we really, truly love doing this. Profitable Pilates started in 2013. Well, technically the book released then. I actually have been coaching business workshops since 2010. And so through the years, what we've actually created, Brad joined in when we got married, and then...
My background is with tech. So I've worked in tech startups since 2007. Everything from social networks to medical to skin and hair care, and also music. Kay also just left a comment saying profitable Pilates is excellent. Thank you very much, Kay.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have been able to join this team and to pass along the information that I've learned over the years, the experience that I've had over the years, spending other people's money when I was running companies for other people, and writing checks for, a ton of money to do whatever we were doing. Bringing all of that experience to the Profitable Pilates team. And then now we actually, I really, really love the coaching side of it, where we get to sit down with you, answer your questions, help you create a path for your business to take you where you want to go and to have the impact that you want to have. And we're going to be doing that in just a few weeks. But whether you're seeing this now or afterwards, you can get on a wait list, because we're going to run this program each year.
Yeah, so to answer the person's question that started this whole conversation is this. I love that Pilates instructors are like dedicated to just learning and learning and learning and learning. And I will never say you stop learning, because I still to this day am learning. What I will tell you is that no one is going to come to take from you because you're the wonder chair queen or king, if you're watching this. They come because of the transformation that you give them. They come because of how you make them feel. And how you get more people into your classes is not by going, Pilates, 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 Pilates. I wish it was.
Or by saying, I have 13 certifications.
Yeah. People don't, they actually want to know how you solve their problems.
Yeah.
So my question back to this person asking this is like, what problem do you solve? And if you're like, I solve all the problems, I can help people from 11 years old to 97. Yes, you can. Pilates is really amazing. I've taught 11-year-olds and I've taught them all the way up to 90. Sorry, I just saw our really old dog just do an interesting flip. So anyways, so that's what happens on a live. So what we're going to go over, and Brad talked about it, in Agency Mini. So that will be in September. You can sign up now at profitablepilates.com/mini. profitablepilates.com/mini. If we are not running that, you will see a wait list. So no matter when you watch this, you can either sign up for the mini or you'll be on a wait list for our next one. Yeah. We don't run them very often because we do literally answer every question that you have in there. So we really, one, we have to limit how many people can be in there, and two, we can only have them so often so we can actually have the energy and time. But if you don't know what problem you solve specifically, very specifically, then you will have a hard time getting people to come into your fold, because they just don't, they can love you and they can hear it and then go, oh yeah, that thing. But there isn't this impetus or urgency to go work with you, because they don't know that you actually solve their number one. So if they have lower back pain, they don't actually care if they're going to get more energy from you. That's not, they don't care if like it's gonna make them feel taller. They don't care about that benefit. Right. They only care, how does my lower back pain go away? So you have to get really specific in the things that you say and the things that you put out there. And we're gonna talk about that day one of Agency Mini. It's what problem do you solve, and who are you for, and how to get those people. And we'll really dive into how you niche down without feeling like you're leaving people out of the fold. And then we'll go into the week where you get to ask us every single question you've ever had about anything. Yeah, so anyway, we would love for you to join us. There are limited spots, and right now you can find out more information by clicking the link below, or by going to profitablepilates.com/mini. Yeah, so we'll see you there. Thank you for your questions. We're back every Tuesday with a live answering your questions. So put them in the comments below, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.